It's possible some jokester could have called it the F8 of the Furious, to indicate Part 8 of the hugely successful, 16-year-old franchise. The awful second part was called Too Fast Too Furious, but that silliness seems to have passed. Cast members of the new properly titled The Fate of the Furious are mostly around 40, and the theme of family takes precedence. The days of characters spending whole films trying to outcool each other are over. Once aggravatingly stupid, the films now have reached a comfortable, non-offensive middle ground, occasionally elevated to the spectacular. The last entry, Furious 7, buoyed by the gifted director James Wan, was the best so far. Now F. Gary Gray, of Friday, The Italian Job and Straight Outta Compton, takes the wheel, and he manages to hang on. He doesn't improve on anything, but he doesn't stall out, either. The plot of The Fate of the Furious is barely worth repeating, but, after an opening teaser race sequence in Havana, Dom. Vin Diesel is blackmailed into working for a super evil computer hacker called Cypher, Charlize Theron. He betrays his team without telling them what's going on, because, if he did, there would be no movie. But never mind. The setup leads to a sequence in which giant wrecking ball swings down the street and smashes the cars of the pursuing bad guys. In another scene, hundreds of cars are activated and remotely driven through New York City, with a great many crashes and stunt people jumping out of the way. Then, Jason Statham, performs a daring escape while carrying a baby in a carrier seat. Finally, a submarine chases our heroes across a frozen Russian tundra. Except for an unfortunate shaky cam-ridden prison break sequence, Gray films all these moments with expert clarity and speed. It's hard not to be thrilled by the sheer ingenuity, as well as the joyous enthusiasm with which the stunts are executed. Among colorful locales and scantily clad, objectified women, former friends return, played by Dwayne Johnson, Michelle Rodriguez, Tyrese Gibson, Chris Ludacris Bridges, Natalie Emmanuel, and Kurt Russell. As for the newcomers, Scott Eastwood is fairly bland, but Helen Mirren, of all people, somehow brings the whole movie up a notch. Yes, Oscar winner Mirren has joined a series that's not exactly smart, nor clever, nor funny, but it is a series that can make you smile from time to time, and that's not a bad thing. Review: The Fate of the Furious. 2.5 stars. Starring Vin Diesel, Dwayne Johnson, Charlize Theron, Michelle Rodriguez. Written by Chris Morgan. Directed by F. Gary Gray. Rated PG-13. Running time 2 hours, 16 minutes.
Yeah.